Welcome to the final video on the Fast Focus Forum, and by now you have got a range of tools that are helping you optimize each day, and you've got a set of goals that you're working towards. So maybe the bit that we need to spend some time on now is the bit in between those 2 points. So it's really important, optimizing each day, that you do take some time each week to kind of pull back, zoom out a little bit, and make sure that all those days are heading in the right direction. A week on a Sunday is when I choose to do this particular bit of activity. I do a review of the week. So I look back through all of the days, I go back through my journal and think about all of the things that I've been doing day in, day out, and spend some time pulling out the bits that are most important for me. So the first part of this is to spend some time thinking about my big wins for the week. So all those wins during each day that I've been working, what are the biggest ones for me? I tend to pick about 3 things that I class as really big wins. The next thing that I spend some time thinking about, and I'd encourage you to do the same, is what's your biggest lesson that you've learned this week? So are there any themes or patterns cropping up in the lessons that you're recording each day? Have you noticed anything that really sticks out to you as a behaviour that you've got maybe that's either helpful or unhelpful? The next thing I'm going to recommend you spend some time thinking about is the happiest event that happened that week. So this is a really interesting one, and it can yield some really, really useful information. In my own case, when I first started working using this system, I reflected on this question, and I just joined the gym, I just worked out there, and I was feeling really good about that. And in reflecting on this question about the happiest event this week, I thought, actually it was joining the gym, going there, working out for the first time in years. So I'd fallen out of the habit of working out. And in realising that, having reflected on this question, it started to shift my motivation about working out. Now, I don't enjoy the idea of working out. If I'm honest, I don't really enjoy working out whilst I'm doing it, but I do really enjoy the feeling of having worked out. And reflecting on this question, I thought, yeah, that was the happiest moment that happened in that particular week. And what it did was it's changed my motivation about working out. It's given me some intrinsic motivation to work out in future because I know it makes me happy. It contributes to the feeling of joy that I have in a week. This is also a really good way of spotting things that maybe you tend to overlook or dismiss, but that are fundamental to your happiness. So for me, spending time with my son brings me a lot of joy, and sometimes that can get a bit lost in some of the other stuff, like getting him up, making sure he's fed, looking after him during the day. A question like this is a really powerful way of getting you to really focus on the things that bring you most joy, make you feel happiest. The next question that I'd encourage you to spend some time thinking about is how you spent your time during the week. So looking back, being honest with yourself, how did you spend the time? How much procrastination was in there, or dead time? Did you try and plan everything to the nth degree and then there was no space for any unexpected stuff to come up? The time that you did spend, was it on activity that helped you move towards your goal? Or was it displacement activity, things that kind of felt important but actually didn't take you further towards your goal? This is a really nice way to audit yourself and stay accountable and make sure that you're focused on achieving your goals. And the final thing that I'm going to suggest is spending some time thinking about your plan to improve next week. So however well or otherwise this week went, what's the plan to improve next week? What's going to change? What are you going to do differently that's going to help you have a better week next week than this week? So those are the questions as part of this weekly review that I find really, really helpful. So there you have it. 5 simple stages that we've gone through. 5 videos and some really powerful tools to run every day and every week from here on in. Let's recap. So you've now got a simple structure to run your days and your week. You understand a bit more about the science of goal setting, so those result goals, progress goals, why wins matter so much, so improving your self-esteem, recognizing those bits of micro progress. We've looked at habits and habit formation, the importance of practicing gratitude in a simple way of doing that, a way to fast forward your learning and growth so that you make progress even sooner, and a way to identify what brings you most joy, which is going to contribute to your happiness over time. So I hope you've enjoyed the Fast Focus Forum, and there are a few next steps that I'm going to recommend. So firstly, you'll find an email address on the screen. Drop me a note. Tell me how you're using the tools. I read every message I get. If you liked this training, then you'll love my online call series. This is a group that works using these same tools. So there's a chance to apply the tools, refine how you're using them, ask questions, get support, and also accountability. And this is such a huge part of taking action, is knowing that other people are watching, and the group is a really great place for that. So to feel accountable, to take action, to get the support that you need, and to have a version of what we've covered here live online, giving you the support that you need. If you'd like to join the waitlist for the next group, please just drop me an email on the address that you see on the screen. I also work with a small select group of people on a one-to-one basis. Now this is a little bit different, and it's a bespoke service that's designed to fit your particular needs. If you're serious about achieving your goals and you want to be supported to get there fast, then this is the option for you. If you're serious about it, drop me an email on the address that you see on the screen, and let's have a conversation about how we might work together on that. That's it for today. That's it for this video series. I hope you found it helpful and got value from it. Please do drop me an email to let me know how you're getting on, and I hope to work with you again soon. Bye for now.